Namaste, Jill. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Oh, let me turn your volume up just a little here. Awesome. Yeah, so I picked the top of where I'm staying while I'm living in Belize. I picked the Zen, as you see behind me. I don't know if you can see very well there. Yeah, they have it's a yoga retreat, and this is a great big old yoga room on the top of everything, overlooking everything. Yeah, so one thing you're definitely going to hear is some of the sounds of the life in Belize and everything in the background, and probably some more birds and maybe the wind. Definitely, you're going to hear. I thought we would go ahead and have up here. So.
That is shot.
Yeah, you liked your pictures?
Oh my god, absolutely.
You saw them all? Hang on one second. Let me make an adjustment right quick here. Make sure we're good. Yeah, I sent you like a whole handful of pictures. So, yeah, awesome. Well, we will go ahead and get started. I just wanted to also just like start by letting you know like where we are, and just to kind of catch up with you on where you were from last week. Have you been, and what are you feeling this week?
Actually, I think things are going much better than I wish. Oh yeah, what I wanted to share with you, I said about a really cool sign from the universe.
Okay.
I had watched a short clip on YouTube. I forget the girl's name, Gabby Bernstein, I think. And she does a lot of trying to get people to understand the universe, soul, makeup, and things. And the one day her clip was about the universe has your back, and to trust it, and to if you wanted to, you could test it. And she said, just ask for a sign, ask for anything. Blue butterflies or a green M&M, and see what happens. So I'm sitting there and I had that green M&M stuck in my head, and I'm like, oh, that's I gotta make up my own. So I said, a silver Hershey kiss. And days went by and I actually forgot about it. I'm never gonna see a Hershey kiss. And the first day I was up here and I'm in my office, there's a table right next to my cubicle. There's a basket sitting there, and it's been there since St. Patrick's Day. So I've been here twice. I've eaten the jamrock candies out of it. I bit in this basket. I come walking back to my desk, and right in the green grass at the bottom was one silver Hershey kiss.
Oh.
And I know, no way out loud. Because I seen it numerous times. I never saw a Hershey kiss, but there was one silver Hershey kiss laying in the grass right there that day.
Awesome.
So weird. So I just, yeah, I thought that was about the coolest thing that could have happened. Yeah, I actually didn't even believe it.
You're like, wait a minute. Is this? Yes, it is. It's in my hand.
It was just very ironic because the basket had been there 2 months. I'd been in it, but it never smelled. And there it was, and it smelled by itself. That was a very, very cool sign. Another thing that happened once I was here. My one friend is Mexican. He was so excited because he was having friends come in for the summer Oh yeah, I can do that. These like my being thrown into my little circle without it's mind blowing. Like we got pizza and wine and sat for hours that day. And it was mind blowing. But here I am again, randomly running into people and they're all working or related to what I'm really trying to work on or focus on. They don't like you. How did I randomly end up?
Well, that's called the law of attraction. So you're pulling it in.
I remember being very I'm not taking on more than I can and have to. You know, I'm remembering my boundaries and I'm not overburdening myself. No, I know where I'm at limit. I let it go. There are times when I wouldn't do other people bad for them, but I will answer a question and give it back to them. That's I think that's pretty good.
Yay.
And that, right? It's quite comical because I think he's a little bit of a test too because he's very headstrong. And I guess it's their culture. And I think I would cave into somebody. I think there are pieces, but I'm giving him a run for his money. You know, look at me and me battling down the way that he does, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's still a test of my belief in myself that I can answer your question. I can keep up with you. You don't get to tell me what to do. I don't
Yay.
care. You do that in your country. You don't do that here, you know. So it's been fun learning and seeing these things happen. So it's been a good week.
Yay. Hang on, we got to do a round of applause because that is so exciting. And pat yourself on both backs for noticing, for participating.
The biggest part is I'm actually noticing what's going on.
Yeah.
And that working with this view and it's coming about.
Yes. Yes, I am so very happy to hear that. Yay. Yeah, that's why I was like, just don't worry. Leave expectations out of it. It's all going to just happen, and beautiful timing is going to be like a surprise. So it's just great. Yay. Awesome. Well, I'm so happy to hear that. And the land of Belize with its deep roots and all the people that are so connected and the ancestors and everything, just us being together right here, I just feel energy. And what I'm hearing happen is you're starting to connect with your guidance system, it's starting to draw people in, you're starting to own your own truths, and you're starting to have, just like I tell you, that the divine's going to meet you halfway. So the divine is bringing these people and these situations into your life that therefore that you get these opportunities to practice what you're working towards, right? And then that's part of the process is that integration, and it takes some time, and you know we can't just study it one week and be like, oh, it's all good, you know. It takes a little work and hitting it from another direction and it coming from this direction. But yes, I'm definitely proud of you. Yay! I know you are of yourself. I know you're happy. You're like, yes, okay, this is the kind of stuff I was waiting for, right? It's happening. Yes, it is. I'm so great. All right. Well, what a great check-in. That was a great check-in. Yes, I love that. All right. So, my love, I just want to say that when I had that I was gonna check on you and see how you were doing and everything from last week. I never imagined so much stuff that you would have. So that's making me very exciting and very excited right now. Awesome. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and we're going to change our breath work up a little bit today in honor of the fact that we're in a different place and different energy. And then also you already know the infinity breath, right? So now we'll do another breath technique that might help you at another time. So this one is going to be you inhale for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold for 4. And then you're going to exhale for 6 seconds. So it's going to be a little more slow and just, more controlled of an exhale. Okay, and so when you're inhaling, you're going to be inhaling peace. And when you're holding, you're just holding on to that peace. And then when you exhale, you're letting go of the first time, letting go of anything heavy, any burdens, any energy that's collected on you or anything. And then after that, again, we're back to the kind of circulation of that beautiful, peaceful energy. All right, so when you're ready, we'll do it together. Okay? All right, let's go. We're going to start with the exhale, right? Or unless you can do the inhale, right? Whichever. Which one do you want to start with? Tell me which one. It looks like you're ready for the exhale. Okay. Hold for a second. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Breathe in for 4 seconds. And then immediately out 6 seconds. Hold. Breathe in. 4. Just keep yourself flowing with your own breathing technique here, however it works for you. You're going to find a place where it starts to feel comfortable for you and just keep flowing with that breath work. Just getting more and more relaxed with every out breath. Just feeling a lot more peace. You feel yourself arriving, feel yourself safe and held and supported as you're breathing. Just getting more comfortable. Just feel yourself very safe and held in this space of healing, awareness, connection, and love. So I'm sending Reiki now to you. And I'm using a petrified wood stone that is pretty old, and it signifies to me as well as ancestor energy. And I've brought a good amount of tools with me to work with you today with the ancestor energies, especially Belizean tools that I've acquired over the years. So just relax, breathing. Focusing on your root chakra first to anchor you into the earth and to help you feel safe and seen. Now moving up into your heart space, into your heart chakra. And I'm using my angel feather for this chakra. So much love, connection, collaboration. softening the walls of your heart and letting the warmth and compassion and connection in. Just feel your heart space just spreading out and receiving all that love, all that connection, the guidance from our ancestors. There you are. Okay. Sorry to interrupt your restfulness, but I think we can drop right back in. So let's just spin the cycles. Breathe again. Just get yourself dropped right back in there. Consider that practice just to get yourself into that space that you desire anytime you want, no matter what is going on around you. Just to be able to get yourself in that peaceful state, no matter who, what, when, where, how, no matter what's going on around you. So now when you think of your ancestors, Jill, what comes up for you? You can take your time. Okay, now go back even further and consider like your grandma's grandma and her mother, and even before, like the lineage, all the lineage it took to get to you, right? And then even beyond that, our spiritual ancestors, right? So do you ever feel like you're carrying things that don't belong to you, maybe specifically, maybe even within the family lineage? That you have as kind of obstacles as we might think, but our teachers, do you feel like some of that could have come from your ancestral lineage? What is yours? Yeah, think with your, like, just sit there and breathe into it for a few minutes and just see. And you don't have to answer now. You don't have to answer at all. Just consider that. Just like we pass stories down from one tribe to the next lineage of the tribe, and we continue our stories, so do we continue some of our unfinished business as well. So it's maybe cycles that might have been in your family lineage, and sometimes we are kind of the ones that help break that mold and become aware and stop the process from continuing to the next generation. Because when we heal wounds from ourselves and we become aware and we remember what they were for, what they were trying to do was teach us, guide us, we literally heal 7 generations backwards and all forwards from this generational, some people may call it. And so with having that in consideration, and just give me a second just to see kind of what comes up for you, possibility that some of the things that you are dealing with in this lifetime may be a product of passed down generational information coming through, trying to be healed, trying to be corrected. And so we're just going to sit on that for a minute and see what might come up for us. Now that you're focusing on your family, your lineage, your ancestors, being open to any guidance that they may have, is there anything coming up for you? Is there one message that you could gather from what's going on within you right now from the woman who came before you? And it may be your mother, it may be your grandmother, it may be your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. See if you can open yourself up to a message from one of your ancestors that have something to say to you.